Hey Aries, welcome to Queen Airbender Tarot. Today we're going to do your general love read for the first week of April. Keep in mind these are general readings. They cannot possibly apply to every single person watching, but if you would like a personal reading, the link will always be in the description box below. In case you're new to the channel, welcome, and in case you're returning, thank you for joining me again today. For all of the new viewers, I'm an intuitive reader. I read the traditional sense of the card, but more than anything, I'm going to give you guys the messages that I pick up intuitively, okay? I always charge both of my decks on top of crystal organite pucks. And doing so, it charges, balances, and aligns the energy for our reading today. I also charge both decks on top of your own personalized astrological card. So again, this reading is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus individuals. And as always, I hope everyone is doing well. So I meditated over you guys' energy multiple times because I keep getting this song in my readings, but not for a lot of people. I don't know if it was for you guys specifically. And for all the new viewers, I pick up messages via music, my guides, and they know that I could pick up messages intuitively, especially with music because I'm very musically inclined. And I heard Baby Come Back, and the name of the group is Player. I always leave the links in the description box below, so I'll leave the link to the song in the description box below and you can listen to it. And I kept asking over and over again, like, are you sure this is the song? Because I feel like I've picked that up so many times. But it's like I'm learning now not to even question anything in regards to spirit. And it's definitely the message for you guys. I don't know if it's you or this other person that you may be watching for, or cross-watcher. But somebody definitely wants to reconnect and reconcile, right? With you, or you could want to reconcile with somebody else. I'm not sure who it is right now, but it's a very strong energy of somebody wanting some type of reconciliation, okay? So all the time, right? And look at that, at the bottom of the deck, you have a Chariot, like somebody wants to come back into another person's life. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Chariot, and I have no reversals in either one of my decks right now. Both of my decks are completely upright. So if we get any reversals while I'm shuffling, I'm gonna accept them because you see all the cards are upright. So if there's any reversals, I know that those are aligned with your energy for your reading for the day, okay? So I always do two cards. One is going to be a general energy and the second is going to be a possible outcome. And then I'll do clarifiers for both. So let's see what we get for our Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus individuals. Let's see. And I hope everybody's feeling well. I've been going through a lot as far as headaches, but I know for me, it's like spiritual downloads. Like I'm like I said, I'm an empath and I'm intuitive and I pick up so many messages. And I've been experiencing a lot of headaches, but lately it's been clearing up. And I know, I meditate twice a day and, I'm a Reiki energy healer and things like that. So I work with my energy, but I know for a fact that it's, everything that's going on right now in the world. So I hope everyone else is okay too. Because I feel like a lot of people who are into spiritual practices or watch this, a lot of people are empaths and intuitives and they just don't know it. So I feel like a lot of you guys may be picking up those symptoms also. So I just hope everyone's doing well. Now, what I have is the Six of Swords, and then we have the Queen of Cups. Like I say, I feel like somebody wants to come back. Somebody wants to come back to somebody, okay? You see how this Six of Swords, you're going in the direction of this Queen of Cups. Somebody wants to come back to another person. Somebody wants a reconciliation or something with this person. Now, if it was in reverse or something like, or if it was facing the other way, it would seem like this person is trying to move away from you. No, this person wants to come towards you. You or this other person. We're going to see who it is, who wants to look at that. Yeah. Because you and a person are in reverse right now. You had a Two of Cups in reverse and you had a Queen of Cups in reverse. That's letting me know this right now. It's a possible standstill with you and another person. And at the bottom of the deck now, we have the Two of Cups upright, right? So let's get two cards. One is going to be a general energy, and the second is going to be your possible outcome for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus individuals. Let's see what we get. Because I picked that, I'm telling you, I asked multiple times, like, this card almost didn't want to go in. Look at that, Seven of Cups. So some of you guys could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus individual. Because you see, I was shuffling and it stuck out. It didn't want to go into the deck. Somebody may have had options. Okay, what I'm picking up is that somebody, if you don't have water sign placements in your chart, you could have been dealing with a water sign who was keeping their options open. Because the Seven of Cups is about options. Also, keep in mind this is the card of illusion or someone being in their head about things, right? And I feel like there's somebody in their head. So if you're not dealing with a water sign or you don't have strong water sign placements and you were keeping your options open, somebody's in their head about, how is it that they're going to get back with this person? Somebody, I didn't even get to do anything. The Hangman in reverse. So you have the Seven of Cups, and then you have the Hangman in reverse. The Hangman is about upright. It's about being in a standstill. Okay. The Hangman upright is about being a standstill. It's in reverse right next to the Seven of Cups, which is letting me know that somebody has decided, like, you see how he's looking directly in the direction of the Seven of Cups? Somebody has made a decision. So I feel like at one point there was some type of, someone was keeping the options open, and they no longer want to do that because they know who they want to be with. And that's why I'm picking up that song, Baby Come Back, because this person, you or this person, have finally realized, you know, what it is that they see in someone, and they're regretting their actions. Yep, at the bottom of the day. So I'm gonna say it's you, Aries. It could possibly be you, because you seen I just parted that and put it up right. I feel like this is you guys, because now you see the Page of Wands. First of all, the pages are messengers. You know, they're delivering messages. The Page of Wands, he has his wand in his hand like he's ready to extend an offer. So I feel like it may be you. Look at that. And as a part of it again, you know, this was initially at the bottom of the day. It's you, Aries. It seems like you want to move forward with an offer, because he's holding up this wand. That's his offer. He's offering something. Often it's the Knight of Wands that has the reputation of being the playboy or playgirl. But we also have, you know, with the Page of Wands, he looks kind of pimpish. You see how he has his pimpish hat on. So be mindful about your intent and how you come across to somebody. You know, because you're moving forward and you may be offering something to somebody, but what is it that you're offering is the question. You would know how that applies to you. Just in the Star card, somebody wants healing and wish fulfillment. Look at that. Now you have a Four of Wands. Somebody wants somebody, like I said, with that Seven of Cups, and then now you have the Hangman in reverse. Somebody realizes that they don't want to play the field anymore. That's the exact words I'm hearing. Somebody doesn't want to play the field anymore. Seeing the Sun card. Somebody knows that, you know, now they're finally ready to settle down, or they're deciding to communicate, especially with that Page of Wands. Somebody's ready to communicate. And as I say that, look at the bottom deck. The King of Swords, that's King of communication, right? The King of Swords is the air sign. And you guys had the air sign energy earlier, so some of you guys could be dealing with a Gemini, Leo, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus individual if you personally don't have this placement. And again, you would know how this applies to your situation, right? Because even though I'm picking up the energy that it is the Aries who is making this decision, it could apply to the other person. You would know how that applies in your situation. If it's not you who was playing the field, and you know you were dealing with somebody who was, you know, wanted to leave their options open, then that applies to them. King of Swords flipped out again. So I'm going to say again, if you don't have strong air sign placements in your chart, you're dealing with somebody who has a strong air sign placement in their chart, but also the King of Swords is clarifying the Seven of Cups. So again, I'm going to say, if it's you, Aries, who was keeping your options open, now you're going to come through with communication, let this person know that you no longer want to, you know, you've decided that you want to be with them specifically. Most definitely, especially with this Hangman upright, I mean, you know, in reverse. Because upright, somebody felt like they was being left hanging. Like, you know, like they were just at a standstill. They didn't know where they, you know, where they were in somebody's life. But it's coming up in reverse. Let's get a clarifier for the Hangman in reverse. And keep in mind your first two cards, that's Seven of Cups and the King of Swords, is too many flipped up, but I have to acknowledge them. You know, the Seven of Cups and the King of Swords is upright, which lets us know that, you know, this is a current energy. This is an active, anything that's upright is an active energy, right? So somebody has come to a realization that they don't want to juggle anymore, and they're going to communicate it. Most definitely. What flipped out, yeah, a lot of sword energy, you know. And first of all, emotions. So you have the King of Swords here. I mean, yeah, the King of Swords, and then you have the King of Cups, and then you have the Page of Swords, and then you know, there's a lot of energy. Especially with all of the cup energies coming, with these cup energies coming up in reverse, this is really letting me know that somebody's Nine of Cups. You know, this is letting me know that somebody's in their head about what they want to do emotionally, on an emotional level. And that's why the Seven of Cups is upright. And that's your first card. Again, I'm going to say, if it's you, you are kind of worried and concerned about making a solid offer to someone. But you come to a decision that you want to now. Look at that. You guys have multiple cards just flipping up. Somebody was in their head about it. They're not in their head about it anymore. You have the Queen of Pentacles. Want to offer somebody something solid and secure. And then you got the Two of Cups upright, right? Again, there's a definite offer. Somebody, especially with these two cards together, right? There's a definite offer. Somebody wants to offer something solid, very solid, but who is it? Is it you or this other person? Look at the bottom of the deck, you have a Magician. Somebody wants to I told you, somebody wants to manifest a reconciliation. And then you got a Hermit card in reverse. So you have the Hangman in reverse clarified by the Hermit in reverse. Again, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to turn the card upright so you can see the imagery. He's shining a light on his path, the future. Somebody was in their head about it. The Hermit is somebody who goes within, and that's upright, right? Somebody who's going within, somebody who's looking for knowledge, somebody who's seeking knowledge. For that to be clarifying, the Hangman in reverse, it's like I said, it's this back and forth energy. Like 1 minute you feel like you want to be with this person, and the next minute it's like that's why that's, you know, it could be about options, but more so, like I said, somebody is definitely in their head. They just have so much going on. Like, it's so many cups here. It's just so many thoughts that's going on right now. So you go from, okay, I want to be with this person, but I'm not sure. Let me think about it some more. You know, that's the energy that I'm picking up for you, for the Aries. What's interesting is that you have the Hangman in reverse looking directly at this King of Swords. So if it's you, Aries, this person has been waiting for you for a while. I feel like, you know, this person has been waiting for you to make a decision about, you know, the future of you guys' relationship for a while. And you still may be in your head about it. But what I will say, even if it's in reverse, the fact of the matter is that somebody is, if it's not you, it's the other person. Even if this Hermit comes up in reverse, somebody's still thinking about it. Somebody actually is putting thought into the situation because they know that somebody's been waiting a while. You know, somebody's been waiting for a while. Somebody's been waiting for a while for some type of communication. And the communication is going to come in. It's going to come in strong. Be it you or this other person. Because the King of Swords is definite. They've made a ruling. You know, the kings and queens make rulings. This person has made a ruling and has decided what it is they're going to do. And this person right here is looking like, okay, when are you going to communicate with me about this? Look at how this Hangman is looking in the direction. That's how I know that somebody has been put on hold, or they feel like they've been put on hold. That's how I know that for a fact. Yep. Okay, so Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus individuals. That is my message for you guys. Until next time, take care. Bye.